Good morning. Today is Wednesday, February 8th. I know I don't sound any better, but I'm actually feeling pretty darn good. Each day I feel a little bit better. And that's so true of weight loss. Each day I lose a little bit more and I feel a little bit better about myself. I'm waiting for Denise. It was two minds think alike. I was planning on going to Kroger's for my weekly shopping, and let me see if I can put this on here. Then I wouldn't have to be so shaky. How's that work? Yeah, kind of. Who knows? So anyway, I was picking up the phone to call her, and she was picking up the phone to call me, and we talked to each other, and we decided that we were going to go to Kroger's together. And then I'm going to get some money from the bank that's in the Kroger's and switch it to the other bank. I've told you all along my plan was that was going to strictly just be for me, but and I was just going to have a big, massive savings account. Never happened. I always use it to pay bills, and it's just easier to put it in the one checking account. It's a checking account too, but I like to just have everything in one checking account, so if I have to look back on a bill, I know what bank it was at. That's the way my mind works. I was going to have chicken for dinner tonight, but I think I'm going to get a hamburger. I'm going to get some lean meat and have a cheeseburger on a Weight Watchers bread, which I do like. And I don't know what else. I haven't decided. My usual breakfast, you know that. I don't think there was that much sodium in the bacon, and I do enjoy having the bacon every once in a while. I like sausage so much better, but the bacon's better with the points. And what else? I don't know, I slept good again. I went to bed at 11 once again, and I got up at 10. So obviously my body needs the rest, and I'm not fighting that. I am resting, other than getting up at 6 to make sure David gets off to school. That's fine. I go right back to sleep. I don't have any problems with that. And I guess that's about it. I'm really happy with my weight loss journey. I can't do the Simply Filling. I would eat too much. You've seen me, if you've been following me for a long time, you know I can eat mass quantities of food like the Coneheads on Saturday Night Live. And speaking of Saturday Night Live, if you didn't see Melissa McCarthy doing her Sean Spencer impersonation, you have to look it up on YouTube. Oh my gosh. I had to watch it twice. I laughed so hard. I'll be honest and tell you, I'm not particularly fond of this president. I wasn't fond of him anyhow. The only thing he's succeeded in doing is that I'm going to register to vote the first time in my life. And hopefully I didn't wait too long, that he doesn't make things too bad, that my vote won't matter anyhow. But everybody says your vote matters, so I guess. I think that Michigan, Clinton lost by 11,000 votes, or 2,000 votes. So 2,000 other people like me, if we would have voted, we would have got it. So, well, here comes Denise, chugging on into the driveway. I got to get out of the way so she doesn't hit me. See what I got to put up with? All right, here's the rude one, honking the horn at me like I'm some streetwalker.
Oh, streetwalker, yeah. You said it, not me.
They would pass me right by.
You don't know. There's a fetish for everything.
I guess for old fat women.
Possibly, yes. I'm sure.
Okay, well, I got to put this down a little bit because we can't show street signs.
Exactly, because I'll get mad.
Because she gets mad, and then she hurts me.
Yeah, right.
She does. She hurts me. She really does.
Anyway.
That's not a good angle because look at it.
It's all bright behind me.
It's all bright. The future is bright. We got to wear shades.
I don't even have my sunglasses on. It's
No, I
not
can't.
that bright,
There's another
really.
sign. I can't show you that sign.
It's not that bright because I don't have my sunglasses on.
That's true, but it's bright enough.
Bright enough.
There we go.
It's an aura around me.
It's our saint-like halos
Exactly.
that are just shining upon us.
Too shiny.
I see Kim didn't send you your scarf yet.
No, she didn't even comment on it. So, Kim, what's up?
She said that was rude. All right.
Alrighty, bye. Don't let me be singing.
I'm singing. I had to put this on because I have somebody that thinks she's a pop star.
I was like, oh no, you're not going to get me on camera
she's
singing.
not.
No, I'm not.
Did you see that about Jamie Lynn Spears?
Her daughter, yeah, it's very
sad.
Very, very sad.
Anyway, I only spent $88. Denise was saying, I thought you said you only had to get a few things. You can attest to it. Let her know. That's cheap for me, $88.
Her cart was packed.
We shared a cart.
Yes.
But we couldn't
Mine
find-
was just on the top, little top.
Smashed in.
No, it wasn't smashed.
We couldn't find the pancake mix that we wanted.
It's at Target, I think I think Molly from Weight Watcher Wifey said she got hers at Target. So I'm going to have to get
I think
back
Target
there
and
later.
Walmart are the two, but which two stores I don't go to. It keeps going to light. I don't know why it keeps filtering that way. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, cauliflower rice.
Yeah.
It's a
they
big
were
seller.
out.
So,
Yep.
okay, on to the bank. All right, we're at my bank. Let's see how long we'll have to wait. Denise will be my lucky charm, and we won't have to wait. There won't be anybody there. See, I told you.
That doesn't mean we'll be quick, though.
Lucky charm.
Doesn't mean we'll be quick, because they're slow even when you're the first one.
That's true. Well, I'm back from all my running around, and it's time to sit down and eat. Gonna have a cup of tea and a glass of water. My usual breakfast, grapefruit. Jackie Pauls wanted to know if I eat my cereal dry. Yes, I do. I don't put any milk in it. I don't want to waste the points on that. I do get enough calcium in my diet, I think. But I like to eat them dry like I'm eating a snack food. So that's how my mind works. A tomato, an egg, 2 slices of bacon, and the center cut, and a banana. Once again, started my day with a prayer. I've drank 32 ounces of water so far. I've walked 3,200 steps. And my quote is by Drew Carey, who said, "Eating crappy food isn't a reward, it's a punishment." Think of how you feel after you eat it. Was it really a reward? 2 points for my egg, 1 point for my 2 pieces of center cut bacon, 4 points for my cup of Cheerios, 0 for my tea and water, my grapefruit and banana, and I don't really have a half a tomato. I think I have a quarter of a tomato. So 7 smart points. I have 31 more smart points for the day. Okay, I don't know if this is just in Michigan or if it's in all the cold states like in the north and the Midwest, but I'm coming to pick David up after school here, and I was behind a middle school bus, and David's guilty of this too, is they don't want to wear a coat. They have like these little flimsy little sweatshirts on, and you can see they're freezing their butts off, but I guess it's cool not to wear a coat. I'm going to wear my coat, my hat, my gloves. I'm not going to get sicker than I already am. I don't know how they don't get sick. Although David did get sick, he's the one that got me sick. I just don't understand this new, I mean, you got to be cool. I guess if you're tough, the cold doesn't bother you, but I didn't tell you that when I did my video earlier, it was 30 degrees, but it's only going down. It's 22 right now. And I would say at least half of the kids didn't have a coat on. I just don't get it. I guess I'm glad I'm old because I'm wearing my coat. Okay, time for dinner. I have some cottage cheese and a tomato and a cheeseburger and fries. Oh, iced tea and water. I had 31 smart points. I have 6 ounces of 90% ground beef lean for 8 points. I have 1 ounce of American cheese for 4 points. I have 45 shoestring fries. I had to scan it more than once just to make sure that that was right. It's 4 points. I have cup cottage cheese for 4 points. Half tomato for 0. I don't have a tablespoon of ketchup, but I put a tablespoon for 1 point. And my tea and water was 0, and my bun was 3. So my dinner is 24 points. I have 7 points remaining. Well, here I am again in my favorite chair. This is where I seem to be every night when I close my video. I seem to be outside when I started and sitting in this chair when I close it. Jim and David they didn't go to shoot tonight. David wasn't feeling well when he got home from school, and Jim had a cold, and he's just said that he'd rather just stay home too, because he could have just went and took David's score. It's kind of like bowling, you know, like if your player's not there, you get their average. But I had my dinner. I wasn't planning on dinner for them, so they had to make their own. Jim had made a venison meatloaf the other day and some venison chili, so he had that. And I think David just had a bowl of cereal because he said he's still not feeling well. It's this bug. It just won't go away. I have to pick Sophia up from school tomorrow because Aaron usually doesn't work on Thursdays, and but he has a meeting for his... he's a manager at Boston Market, and they have a meeting at the airport downtown in Detroit Metropolitan Airport, so he's got to go down there. And Christy's going out with girlfriends, a night out. And so I told her I'd pick up Sophia, and then when Aaron gets done with his meeting, he's going to come and pick her up. And then I have Alyssa overnight tomorrow night too. So I'll probably just pick up some sort of. I probably won't have fast food, but I'll probably pick up some McDonald's or something for them. I don't know what I'm going to have. I'll decide tomorrow. Probably get my pajamas on, and every day I feel a little bit better. I may not look better, I may not sound better, but I feel better, and that's all that matters. And they called for my pre-op stuff for the colonoscopy. I have insurance. I have really good insurance, but I have to pay $183 to the doctors to cover the Medicare deductible that I haven't met yet for this year. Go figure, it's only February 8th. And then I have to pay $400 to the hospital to cover my deductible for my insurance because guess what? It's February 8th and I haven't met my deductible for the year on that either. So it kind of makes you think, do you really want to spend almost $600 to go through all that misery the day before? Yeah, I'm going to still do it. But other than that, that's about it. I will see you guys in the morning.